Yeah, Madison, and they might have to do the same later on. Look, Barry Manilow's over at Climate Pledge Arena. The weekend is here over at Lumen Field. Anytime we have these big events, we're going to see traffic jams. But when you factor in big construction projects on major key routes into the city, that takes it to another level.
My friend has this shirt.
It's the weekend at Lumen Field.
Yes.
And others.
This weekend.
I'm very excited.
Not just any weekend.
Traffic was kind of hard, but what can you expect,
Yeah, this weekend. Here we go again. Big time backups on I-405 South through Kirkland. Single file traffic crawling into the detour at 124th Street. WashDOT calls it a Wild West weekend. And yes, there was a social media nod to the other weekend. It all ties together. 3 projects with closures and delays.
People need to plan ahead. They need to choose other routes.
To recap, there's resurfacing on 405 in Kirkland with a full southbound closure until 4 a.m. Monday. In Renton, more surface work in the northbound lanes. They're shut down on 405 between Highway 169 and Sunset Boulevard, again until early Monday. There's also some work on I-5.
Traffic is horrible. I'm not sure why it needs to happen on the weekend. It should be during the workday when everybody's working from home.
Getting anywhere has proven difficult, especially with tens of thousands of people converging on Lumen Field. A frustrating weekend for many, but for many others, this weekend was worth the wait.
Definitely. I'm very excited. I've never been to a concert before, so.
So a couple of weeks ago, when WashDOT was working on the northbound lanes of I-405 through Kirkland, they were able to get the express lanes open ahead of schedule. As of tonight, they say these closures are still expected to be in effect until early Monday morning. Live in Seattle, Jim Nelson, King 5 News.